trying to be quiet because I don't want them to hear me. But we're gonna go in and see what they have.
Only this one, no box.
Okay, let's see. Should I check this one out too? Or?
Yeah.
So how much would you do for all of these plus this guy?
Does it work? This one?
I'm not sure.
This one, I'm not sure. This is the power supply, but sometimes the power supply goes bad. So I don't know if it's that one or something on the thing.
Would you take 160 for it all?
Okay.
We got a deal.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 4?
About 5 of them.
5. Wow.
Okay guys, just picked up all the animatronics. Really cool guy. As you guys saw, I paid about $160 for all of this, which I think is a phenomenal deal, especially for the condition of a lot of these zombie babies. So here's some photos of the listings. And this listing was actually very close to me. It was only about 2 miles away from where I live, so that's always great. So as you can see, I'm sweating. It's pretty hot out there, but I mean, where can you find better deals? So shout out to that OfferUp seller. He was a little bit sketchy at first, but it all worked out in the end. So we're gonna fast forward to when I'm home and we'll unbox everything together. So as you can see, we're back home and we've got quite a few animatronics here. Starting on the left, we have the 2008 Quivering doorman made by Jemmy. And on the right of it, we have the Evil Ernie zombie baby from Spirit Halloween. And next to that, we have the Kitty Kath, also from Spirit Halloween, as well as Goodnight Kiss. And of course, Frodrick and this zombie baby right here. So to get started with this, I haven't opened any of these to see the condition, so we're both going to unbox them and see from the least interesting to the most interesting. And yeah, so the first thing we got out of the haul here is the zombie baby. I don't know what the name is, but I'll put it on screen if I can find it. This one's really awesome. I do plan on keeping this one, as it will be a great piece in my haunt or yard wherever I decide to put this one. And now the second zombie baby, we have Evil Ernie. Now this one is a really cool one. I believe it does roam around. This was sold at Spirit Halloween, I believe in 2010 or 2012, between those 2 years. And now we have the third zombie baby, which is called Goodnight Kiss. Like all the others, I believe this one was also sold in the early 2010s. I will put the years up on the screen here. I remember seeing this in like the old Spirit Halloween videos and stuff, and I honestly thought it was really cool hearing it in the background and all of that. Very nostalgic. And now the fourth zombie baby, we got Kitty Kath, which I'm not too big of a fan of this one. And like all the other ones, this one's another 2010s one. I'm not too good with the years on these zombie babies because I've never really owned many of them. I have actually owned a Chewy zombie baby, and that was like the only zombie baby I've ever had. So now with the fifth and final zombie baby, we have Frodrick. Now this one I personally really like. I think it's really awesome. It's just a really cool animatronic overall. And now the sixth, I wouldn't call this a zombie baby, of course, but the sixth animatronic is actually a Quivering doorman, which if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I've owned one of these in the past, which I had to sell off so that I could buy some new stuff for this year, but I'm glad I got another one. Here's his box. My original one actually didn't have the box. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing these zombie babies for you guys and test them out, and we'll see what they do. Now this is Evil Ernie. Unfortunately, I could not get this one to work, as the connector piece to this wire here is pushed into the base, so I cannot connect it. Once I am able to get it connected, I will put the video in here. That's pretty cool how back in the day, Spirit Halloween had a little zombie baby website where you can adopt your zombie baby and print a copy of the adoption certificate which I think is really awesome. So the next zombie baby is actually Goodnight Kiss. Now this one, like I said, is a very nostalgic one for me at least. And I'm sure a lot of you that, you know, grew up going to Spirit Halloween back in the 2010s, or, you know, watching old Halloween display videos, or just Spirit Halloween videos in the 2010s, you guys remember hearing the audio of this one just playing in the background. And the reason for that is because it is pretty loud, and it just has a very disturbing or unsettling, I guess you could say, audio track. Now this one is pretty awesome. Before I demo it for you guys, I'm going to show you on the back here. Oh, actually it's the same for every one of them. It has this little story. You can adopt your zombie baby. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking, and I'm going to demo her for you guys. So as you guys can see, that one actually does work, which is really awesome. Like I said, the audio for me is very nostalgic, and I'm sure a lot of you guys got a little wave of nostalgia from that. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open up the next zombie baby, which I believe is Kitty Kath. So here's Kitty Kath, as you can see. Can't really see her that well because I'm all the way down here. She has a rat in her mouth. Pretty cool name how they named her Kitty Kath, because she's eating a rat. So pretty interesting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some batteries in this, and we're going to both see if it works. So now, guys, I did put batteries in her. She does not work with these sensors, so I believe there is something wrong with the board there. But cool thing about these is you can access the board pretty easily. So all I did was just kind of put my fingers around it, and it started to work. Does not seem to do really anything besides make noise. Enough of this one, kind of unfortunate, but we're gonna move on to Frodrick, fifth and final animated zombie baby. As you can see, we got Frodrick here. Now this one is a really awesome one that I think is honestly one of the coolest zombie babies. Honestly, I think the reason I really like it too is because it kind of looks like Glenn from Seed of Chucky. I'm gonna show you a little close up. Really cool, really detailed. Now this one is also latex, as all the other ones are as well, but there is almost no dry rot. Now there is a little bit of hardening around the eyes, but that is to be expected. And same with the hands a little bit. They are a little bit brittle. He also has shoes. As you can see, there's a little try-me thing back here. So if you were to display this, or if Spirit was to display this back then, they could have a little button on it. Now, we're going to both go ahead and demo this and see if it does work. I'm really hoping this one does work, as it's probably my favorite out of the bunch here.
I want to play with you.
So I did get him to work, but it seems like his head is kind of stuck.
This will be fun.
This one wants to fall over because of the neck, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and demo the Quivering Doorman now. So this is the final animatronic, guys, and I saved the best for last, or at least in my opinion, the best for last. This is the 6-foot tall Quivering Doorman animatronic made by Jemmy in 2008. Now, fun fact about this guy, he was supposed to be sold at Spirit Halloween for the 2008 season, and I'll put up a picture of that. He was in a showroom or a display room for Spirit Halloween's 2008 lineup, and unfortunately he was canceled due to unknown reasons. Now, one of the reasons I think he was canceled is just his build quality isn't overall the best. It's kind of cheap, and obviously, as you can see, he's pole-based. And a pretty big problem with him is that the plastic for his torso frame ends up cracking, and then he hangs to the side, which kind of makes this guy rare, as you don't see a lot of these pop up. And the main reason for that is because a lot of them end up breaking due to the build quality of this guy. Personally, I think he's a really awesome character, and I just love the overall appearance of him. And the face, of course, is a classic. If you guys have been online for a while, you know about the face here. This is the origin pretty much of the Slendy Tubby's face. I'm pretty sure somebody took the PNG of this guy and then put it over the Teletubbies, and that's kind of how Slendy Tubbies was made. So a lot of you might recognize the face from that. I'm gonna go ahead and show a little close-up of the box, as it is pretty hard to find this guy with the box. And I'm not sure if I said already, but this guy was sold at PartyCityBuyCostumes.com and I believe one other retailer. So that's why this guy is a pretty rare one to find. As you can see, little close-up of the candelabra. It's really awesome. This is the same one they used on Midnight Countess. That face is just awesome. They also did make a version that kind of danced around. That version is, I believe, 5 foot tall, whereas this one is 6 foot tall, and that one also has different phrases on it. So on the box it says collapses for easy storage, and I believe if it was sold at Spirit Halloween, it would have been a collapsible, which is really interesting. So just to think there's probably a prototype out there of this guy that is collapsible and is like really upgraded in terms of the overall quality of the animatronic. But enough talking, I'm gonna go ahead and demo him for you guys.
I don't believe we've met. At least not on this side of the grave. More guests. Please leave your body at the door and do come in. Welcome. Lovely evening for a fright, isn't it?
So that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this haul. And if you're still watching to this point, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, if you want to see more content like this, click here, click here. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.